Hey guys, me and Max here, and today with Savage.
Hey.
And today we'll be doing an updated Graydle deck profile using the Mr. Boy.
Yeah. Start off with main deck. As you may all know, play 3 of each of the Graydle guys. So 3 Eagle, 3 Cobra, and 3 Alligator. I'm also running 3 Slime Junior. Because I don't need any other cards in here but Slime Junior. Slime Junior is so good. One-off Slime himself. And the last monster of the list is Debris Dragon. Because Alligator is small enough to be brought back by this and Sync 7.
But when you wanted to put 2 now it's off the list?
No, it's okay at 1. So it's fine as what it is.
Okay.
We've also got the Triple Impact. Because Graydle Search. So good. 2 Salvage. And 2 Surface. Because if you have more than 2, it's too much. And you'll see it too often when you don't need it. Finally, Triple MST. Because Twin Twisters not so good in this deck. But running the MSTs give you the destruction you need. And then you've got Water Hazard, Foolish, and Raigeki. I run Water Hazard as a cheeky one-off for those just in case plays. So that if they do get rid of your board during your turn, you can go special summon a guy from hand anyway. Big deal. Now we're moving on to traps. Triple Split, because it's a good card regardless, because even if you do make a main deck guy in the extra deck monster zone, you can get rid of it and replace it with 2 Graydles and a single Parasite, because once again, not as good, but if you see it, it can be good for late game. Like before, Gen Shifts at 2 because you don't want to see him too early, and once again you don't want to see him too late. 2 Oasis, because bringing him back in defense is better for the deck, and I haven't gone for back to the front because I still want this blown up, because if they go to blow this up, I'll summon Cobra off of it. I still get Cobra's effect. And then we got Breakthroughs and a Skill Drain for effect negation, because Graydles don't tend to care about effects on the field.
What made you keep Breakthroughs and not place Lost Wind?
Because I need on-field effects, so like anything that's not special summoned, I can still negate it.
Okay.
Also, I need to negate stuff during my turn. And then we got Solomon and Bottomless, the last 2 traps. Move on to the extra deck. I am running 2 Starboy, because you don't want to run more than this, because it will take up too much space in your extra deck.
Same thing with Mrs. Radiant.
Exactly. If one dies, then you're adding a Graydle Slime back to your hand to give you this next turn again, or go into something else. The second one will recycle the first one. Then we got Triple Graydle Dragon, because I find 2 is just not enough, and once the loot is in play, which is just 2, sometimes an opponent will try to get rid of the constant recycle. So the third one's there to get the loot going again. Then we have Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, because of it's a mass destruction, and it's still a really good card. And finally for the 8th, white or a whale. It's a water, so I'm under the water restrictions of Slime Junior, I can still use it. And it deals with problems. It's a mass destruction. And that's all I need to say. So, then we got, for my 7s, Black Rose Moonlit, Clearwing, and I have got Gungnir in here. Because under the water restrictions of
Junior?
Slime Junior, I can still hit this and still do stuff off of it. Whereas these, I can only hit with Debris Dragon. But these are good outs, which I could sack off later with, as I said, Split. Finally, the last 2 Synchros are level 5s. I still use Sea Dragon Lord Gishlunde because it's still a really good boss guy. And Amatrix is good for dealing with anything that comes out that's a bit big in the attacking area. So you just turn to the fence and swing over it. Agreed, Link Monsters, kind of a problem for this, but that's why Graydle Dragon and other cards will deal with that. And my extra deck, my Xyz, rank 3s, Nightmare Shark, because I can hit it under the restrictions, and Super Quantal Mecha Beast Gramples, because blowing up back row and attack directly under the restrictions of waters. And my final card is Full Armor Black Ray Lancer. It can go on top of these when they have no materials, and can still be summoned under the restrictions of waters. And that is Graydles.
So yeah, that's been Savage's
Graydle deck profile. Oh, I keep knocking the camera. So yeah.
I find that this build is a lot more consistent, and I have been able to hit a Miss Starboy and a Graydle Dragon in one turn.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.